Hi guys, Aris, Hardware Busters International Area of Cybernetics. We're in LITE-ON's R&D center. We've asked to see some things here. This is where they test PSUs. This is one part of the...
Yeah, but why are we here? Because they decided to enter
the desktop PSU market, yes. And this is a part of the facilities to test and check PSUs. I thought that I have equipment, but yeah, these guys...
40,000 employees, come on.
Yeah, these guys have some serious equipment, yeah. So, what we are going to see right now, and...
you said inrush current.
This is inrush current? Or... This is for the inrush current, or...
This is low airflow check.
No airflow check, yeah. What do you test here?
Heating. Ah, it's like a...
high temperature.
And long way, okay. Thermal cell from long way. Okay. And you use that to heat this view? Yeah, 35 from 90. Yeah, okay.
Is that a cooler master that I see inside?
Yes.
Then you can see
Cooler master.
all PSUs Cooler master.
So you are loading the PSU right now. You're loading the PSU to check efficiency or... for efficiency. It's full load or no load?
Review software. Use review software.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Automatically adjust through the different load. Yeah.
It's the basic Chroma software.
Yeah. This Chroma software.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. That's my thing. Yeah.
That's why you're not familiar.
Unfortunately, I don't have my laptop. If I had my laptop, I would show you our own software, which is way better.
On the next appointment, don't worry.
Yeah. And I was thinking in the morning, should I take my laptop with me or not? Yeah.
We've got some videos uploaded, but it's not going to be the same.
No, it's not the same. Yeah. Instead of this huge thing, we just use a wooden box with heating elements.
Yeah.
Because we need to have the cables as short as possible.
Yeah.
To load the PSU. So we have the rack. The rack is with the chromas up here. We have the fixture here. And the hot box is just behind the fixture. And it can keep a steady temperature. It can go up to 50-60 degrees Celsius, and it's remotely controlled by our own software. It's fully automatic. You can do whatever you want there. So there's no need for all this huge thing. Yeah, this is more accurate, but come on, 1 degree Celsius difference.
So your equipment actually can fit more scenarios.
Yeah. And we don't need all this expensive stuff, and we don't have the space. Imagine if you want.
Yeah, that one is great.
I have three chroma stations in this area. 3 chroma stations full. Yeah, it's way more compact.
Way more.
Yeah. And we don't use the problem with the chroma station, the automatic, is that you only have to use chroma parts. I use different parts from the best vendors, and we combined all of them throughout software. We're not forced to use only chroma equipment. You can use whatever equipment we want. For oscilloscope, we use picoscope. For power analyzer, we use Lotus Vans. So we combine the best and the most affordable, and we have them working.
But how could you to check out that compliance with all equipment?
It's I order one instrument. I check if I can make it work with my software. If I can code it, if it has an API to follow, a library, and sometimes they work. Sometimes I have to abandon take something else.
So then you have to try one first. If it cannot work, then you will move on to the B series.
Most of the USB oscilloscopes who had a problem, picoscopes worked okay, but you have to invest lots of time to learn the API, to code it, to see if it works okay, if the measurements are okay. But in the end, the results is far better than and less expensive.
Absolutely. So we are just discussing if is that possible that we can actually buy LITE-ON massager from here.
Yeah,
We are considered to replace PO to you.
Yeah.
we can discuss it. We can discuss it, but it won't cheap. Definitely. So what is this thing? Yeah. That's low. Dummy load. So you use that, it's less expensive than having it.
Yes,
Okay. This thing. And this stuff is?
to light surgery.
Surgery. This is why you don't go near it here.
Yeah.
Only for weekend.
We keep it as it is. We don't have a problem. Everybody passes by. I say, guys, if you see someone soaking egg like, okay, run away. This is so. Okay, so, hold up time. Will you take some measurements?
Yeah.
All this, why you need this huge monster for your NASCAR? Isn't it too powerful? Isn't it novelty?
就是为了不要限流，所以我们用最大的一些重点，不要限流。
因为设备会 current limit，所以我们用这个大 k 瓦的去做。
So actually, this equipment have a limit for.
但是要尽量不
是
给得到。
Yeah, they have.
这有限流，为了不限流。
Oh,
限流对，不限
so
一个一个。
We don't use such a huge AC source for in-house current measurement. I don't know if it's necessary.
OK， 他们说什么是一定要用到这么大的电？
我们的那本固定用这个，我们固定都用这个做的 inrush。
没有啦，他想要问说为什么要用那么大？
对，为什么要用？
因为我们这是我们的经验值的。
Μην μετραβάς και με κάνεις αγωγήλια, πώς το λέω.
Well, the 80 kW wattage is just like our basic settings for this.
你可以跟他讲
So
说
you have this AC source for taking all in-house current measurements,
Yeah,
but you have to move it around.
yeah.
你可以跟他
So
讲
the
说尽量
guy
模
who
拟4
operates
点
it must be
4
strong.
点。
Didn't you see her?
So basically we do that the same. We also use a clamp. We have it here.
Yeah.
So
OK。
So we applied 115 volt, as I say, 60 hertz, and we check with the scope. You have to have the proper settings on the scope. Yeah.
正常测试要先放电。
This is the AC waveform up here.
discharge first.
Yeah.
So this is not normal inrush current.
Mm.
Because we did not discharge first.
Yeah. You have to apply a load. You apply a load first, and then you cut off.
Cut off.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then again.
Cut off.
Yes.
Cut off in the
Yeah,
discharge.
Yeah,
Repeat
discharge.
it again.
Yeah, and a bit. Yeah, okay.
Repeat it again.
How many times you can do that? 5, 6,
5.
5. And you take the average reading. You take the which reading you take? The highest.
Highest.
The highest.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So, can I 要放电吗？因为现在找不到最大。
OK，
要看吗？真的要放电吗？因为这有点麻烦，要放电有点麻烦。要吗？
还要
Discharge.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, if you
Waiting. Sorry.
I don't have a problem.
You have to discharge the bucket.
放电
哦，你要这样放。
Wait.
Discharge.
No. How they discharge it? Like I do.
你们要等大概多久才能？
No, actually we will open the case and discharge the bucket and test
Why you
again.
do that like that?
Because it's the worst case. Because when we have some voltage on the bucket, actually
Yeah,
The similar cold start.
yeah, but this is not the easiest way. I apply a load, 100% load. I cut it off, and I leave also 5 SB on, and I let it drain for about 1 minute. I don't open the PSU to physically do that.
But actually in our testing,
This is the best you do. Yeah, this is the
make
best.
sure it's fully discharged.
Yeah, but
Like your way, maybe still have a 5 volt or 10 volt on the bucket.
I monitor the voltage. While I do that, I monitor 5 VSB voltage. 5 VSB stays constantly on, whether you have the PSU on or off. So when I see 5 VSB going below 1 volt,
你那个是完
this
全没
means
有
that the bulk up is almost there. Okay.
对，没有受过电伤。
Actually,
没关系。
It's not 100%,
Yeah.
but it's much easier than having the PSU, and it's dangerous also.
but we need to make sure every test consistent.
It's about the same. It's consistent.
So
Yeah.
they need to discharge almost to 0.
We used to have an instrument. Actually, we still have this instrument from N4L. It's a special device which is connected to the power analyzer and sends a triggering pulse that shuts down the PSU, and then again an exit, allowing to discharge. But it didn't work in the new lab as I expected, and we did something similar to yours. The power clamp and connected to the AC pole, the pico-scope, oscilloscope. Actually, we don't use this. It's how it's called. It's something like a coil.
Current up.
No, we don't. We used to have a current clamp. We use something different. It's like flexible. It's much more flexible, and it isn't affected by EMI. Foil, something like that. Forgot the name. I didn't know either that this existed. It's much more accurate than this.
From again with 650 watts.
Yeah. You can measure now. Yeah, inner current. So this is the inner current. You can measure now the inner current here in the scope. I just don't see the reason behind this huge monster. No, yeah, I fail to understand the reason behind this.
You know that our CT mains are very low impedance, so we need to use a very low impedance AC source.
Okay. You can adjust impedance in this AC source, yes. There are some AC sources which impedance can be adjusted.
Yeah, but also the current limiter is varies from small AC source and the big AC source.
Oh,
That's why
你有
we
你有
prefer
量那
use
个 AC 的 side wave。
bigger one to simulate our CT mains.
Okay. The new AC sources that I bought from AP Technologies, they have adjustable impedance. You can do whatever you want. In Chromas, the equivalent was 2 or 3 times more the money. The cost didn't worth it. But to be frank, we never had to use that feature. Only in one PSU we had some problems, but eventually we thought that it could be impedance, but it wasn't that, it was something else. Okay, so hold up time. Time? Don't tell me that you do the same. This adds hold up time. I had something way easier. Way easier, sorry.
这边也可以啊。
Okay. Do some things. So, noise measurements, LITE-ON.
We make noise.
We make the noise. Yeah.
So because this is our customer's product, so we confidential.
So, this is a proper hemianechoic chamber.
These are not the ones that we're used to seeing.
Yes.
These are custom made.
So difference with yours?
Yeah.
The size, it's a bit larger, this one, but we're going to make a new one. So nothing.
We don't use
different.
this material. We use something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because this material
with
is
cats. Yeah, this is custom made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is custom made.
And I like this the most, the dummy. I want to buy one at some point. It's mostly, this is used for headset also, measurements and mic. Yes. Yeah. Blue Care has one, but it's super expensive. It's 60,000.
What?
Yeah,
to get that one?
Yeah, it's super.
I can do your dummy. Don't worry.
With the microphones.
I can wear the microphones.
So you test for 20.
Okay, I'll let our engineer to introduce what should do now. Okay.
Okay.
Please.
My name is Yeti.
Yeti.
Nice to know you.
Ari and Aris.
Okay, and I'm doing is this power supply of sound system.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it has some noise problem, so we have to do some experiment, like change the component or something.
You mean coil wine? Electronic noise is made.
Yeah. So
okay.
and we need to test if this solution
worked.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I do.
So improve the product.
So from the moment you measure electronic noise, coil wine, you don't have to be at 1 meter distance. You have to be as close as possible.
Because
it is easier for you to check the results. It's much easier. How low is the noise floor of this chamber?
How many dBs do you go down?
How many decibels go down? 6 decibels, 7, 8?
In this case, we use the low noise microphone. So the background noise is like 6 to 8 dB.
6 to 8?
Yeah.
6 to 8.
Wow, and despite the equipment working out there, you still keep that?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
It does a very good job.
Door closing. Yeah.
So because your chamber is very good.
It's very good, yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, you can isolate the noise.
The
from
noise.
outside.
We have a problem with that because we are close to a street.
Yeah,
And
we are taking the measurements at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, to not have any. Yeah, it's quiet. But we are building a new chamber now in the basement, in our own building. When we will take measurements, nobody will walk, nobody will do anything. Yeah,
I think it's lower frequency. It's very hard.
It is very difficult to filter the low frequency, and the problem we've noticed some low frequency noise at 50 Hertz and 100 Hertz. Because we have a problem with current buildings electrical equipment, we left our transformers on, the 1-to-1 transformers, and these transformers created the noise from 2 floors away and entered into the Hemenicoic chamber. It was crazy, and we had to use a filter, but I don't like using filters.
Yes.
Yeah, it's. But what else you can do if you cannot take any measurements at all? We are about 7 to 8 decibels in the new lab. In the old lab, we have dropped in the night to 5.2. We use a Blue Care mic, which can go very low if you allow it. You calculate also the background noise, right? The formula.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Every
nice.
time.
Nice.
Every time.
Yeah, I've read some reports. A client once sent me a report, a PSU noise report from a lab here in Taiwan, and they didn't calculate the background noise.
Oh,
They didn't use the background noise calculation. And I was saying, what you paid for this report? Yeah, and they paid. The client paid for this report.
Huge money.
Not huge money, but he paid, and this report is wrong if you don't take into account the background noise. He was mentioned the background noise, but he didn't use the formula. And I saw a reading, for example, 11 decibels, and he wrote the background noise was 9. And I tell how he measured 11 decibels with 9 decibel background. It's impossible to do that. You need at least 3 decibels away.
Yeah, to make sure that.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.